Good morning, children. Today we will start a new chapter, chapter 4, How Diseases Spread. So, first of all, as usual, we do the reading, which is very important. So, listen the way I am reading the chapter. You have learnt about diseases that occur because of the lack of nutrients in the body. Such diseases do not spread from one person to another, but diseases that are caused by germs can spread from one person to another. That is why they are called communicable diseases. Communicable means something that can be spread. Diseases that do not spread from one person to another are called non-communicable diseases. Diseases like malaria, common cold, dysentery are caused by germs. When the germs travel from a sick person to a healthy person, the healthy person falls ill. How do germs travel from a sick person to a healthy person? They can travel by water, air, or they can ride on an insect like mosquito or a fly. Mosquitoes. Insects like all insects, mosquitoes have a body that is divided into three parts: head, thorax, and abdomen. Three pairs of legs and a pair of wings are attached to the thorax. The head has a pair of eyes and a pair of antennae, fillers. It also has long piercing tube-like mouth called the proboscis. A male mosquito generally lives on plant juices. A female pierces a person's skin with its proboscis and sucks blood. When a mosquito bites a person who is sick, the germs in the person's body enter the mosquito along with the blood. If the mosquito bites a healthy person after that, the germs go into the body of that person. In this way, mosquitoes spread the germs of diseases like malaria and dengue. It is difficult to kill mosquitoes because they fly around. The best way to get rid of mosquitoes is to not let them breed. To do that, we must know where mosquitoes lay eggs and how the eggs grow. Mosquitoes lay their eggs on the surface of pools of stagnant water. It can even be the water in cooler. One mosquito can lay 200 to 300 eggs which stick together and float around. Tiny bristly babies called larvae come out of the eggs. The larva grows into a pupa that swims around. A pupa grows into an adult mosquito. Only then can it fly. It takes 7 to 10 days for a mosquito to develop from an egg. The larva and pupa of a mosquito need to breathe. One way of killing them is to pour kerosene over pools of water. The layer of kerosene cuts off air and does not let them breathe. Spraying pesticides over pools of water is another way of getting rid of mosquitoes. Pesticides chemicals are chemicals that kill insects and their babies. Houseflies. The housefly also has a proboscis, but it does not use it to suck blood. It prefers to drink the juice of the food we eat. When a fly sits on a slice of bread, for example, it sticks in its proboscis, makes a juice and drinks it up. While the fly is busy drinking the juice, the germs it carries get into the slice of bread, and when you bite into the slice, the germs enter your body. Flies spread diseases like cholera, typhoid, and dysentery. How do germs get onto the fly's body? Flies lay their eggs on the rotting garbage and feces. Flies and their babies get their food from these things. When a fly sits on a garbage or feces, the germs present in such things cling to the fly's furry body, furry legs, and body. Flies multiply very fast. A fly lays 100 to 150 eggs at a time. The larva comes out of the egg, turns into a pupa. The pupa turns into an adult. This takes 8 to 12 days. It is difficult to kill the adult. The best way to get rid of flies is not to let them breed. That is why it is important not to let rotting garbage lie around. Now, other ways in which diseases spread: through air. The germs of diseases like influenza, common cold, measles, chickenpox, and tuberculosis travel by air. When a sick person coughs or sneezes, the germs come out of the mouth or nose. They float about in the air and enter a healthy person's body with the air he or she breathes in. through food and water. The germs of diseases like dysentery, typhoid, jaundice, and cholera spread through food and water. Some people bathe, wash clothes, bathe animals in rivers and ponds and near wells and hand pumps. The germs from the clothes or the bodies of people and animals mix with the water of the pond, well, and so on. When people use this water to drink or cook, they fall ill. In towns, In towns and cities, the water that reaches people's houses through pipes is disinfected. That means the germs in the water are killed with chemicals. But even then, the water sometimes has germs. That is why it is best to boil the water we drink. Boiling kills germs. Some people use special filters that kill germs. Eating uncovered food is a sure way of falling ill. Uncovered food can get germs from the air and from flies. Germs also get into the food when we wash or cook food in dirty water or handle food with dirty hands. Now, this table you will read it on your own. If this table you learn it, half of the chapter will be complete. Now, next part, what we can do. Here are some ways of protecting ourselves and others from diseases. The first step is protecting ourselves from diseases is to be clean. That means bathing, brushing, wearing clean clothes, and cutting one's nails regularly. Drink clean water. Water should be boiled or purified with special filters before drinking. Do not eat uncovered food or food sold by roadside vendors. Never eat cut fruits from vendors. Always wash fruits before eating. Wash your hands before eating. Cover your mouth and nose while coughing and sneezing. Do not spit or blow your nose anywhere you please. Do not throw garbage on the streets or into drains. We should collect garbage in covered bins and throw it in the garbage dump. We must not let rotting garbage lie around. Help your parents clean your coolers regularly. Mosquitoes breed in coolers if dirty water stays in them for a long. We must not let water collect in pits in our neighborhood. Pouring kerosene or disinfectant over pools of stagnant water stops mosquitoes from breeding. Do not share handkerchiefs, towels, combs, and other things of personal use. We must not take medicines on our own. It can be dangerous. Taking medicines or other cures on the advice of unqualified people can also be dangerous. We must always consult a doctor when we fall ill. Now, vaccination. To prevent something means to stop it from happening. We can prevent many diseases by getting vaccinated. A vaccine can be in the form of an injection or a medicine. Once you get vaccinated against a disease, you are protected from its germs for some time. That means you do not get the disease even if germs enter your body. Typhoid, measles, tuberculosis, diphtheria, whooping cough, and jaundice are some diseases against which you can get vaccinated. Little children are given polio vaccine drops. It protects them from polio for life. Making ORS. A person suffering from dysentery or cholera loses a lot of water due to vomiting and loose motions. We call this dehydration. Dehydration can be dangerous. People can even die out of dehydration. That is why it is important for the patient to drink a mixture of water, salt, sugar while waiting for the doctor. This mixture is called ORS, oral rehydration solution. It can be made at home. 4 spoons of sugar or glucose, 1 spoon of salt, few drops of lemon juice added to 1 liter of boiled water makes a good ORS. The patient should have a few sips at a time. So this is the reading of the chapter. Similar way you will also do it. Thank you.